for joining me. You could be anywhere in the world, but you choose to be here with me, and I appreciate that shit. So, this is what happened. I just filmed this entire situation, okay? I filmed the whole fucking thing, and I got some new equipment. I got a new mic, and I did the settings wrong, and so it's like 20 minutes of me doing and no sound. So, and I did my makeup already, so I'm just going to do the tag. I'm going to put like a little, little videos of what I'm doing, so you can see how I did my makeup if you care, but I'm going to do the tag. And the tag is called the Bad and Boring Makeup Tag. I got it from Monica from Matte Beauty. We're going to put a little bubble for Monica right here, and I'll link her down below. And then, let's see, this was published on July 21st last year. So, and then she links Lisa Lobotomy, I guess that's what it is, Smoky Glow, and Theresa's Dead. You know I love Smoky Glow and Theresa's Dead, so I'll link them below too. First tag question: a foundation finish that you don't like. Okay, so you guys know that I'm here. Let me show you this. I am a matte, like matte. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter matte. Okay, I am a matte foundation type of woman. Another one that I will wear is I will wear a Comfort Matte. This is a Too Faced Peachy whatever the hell. I'll wear a BB cream that is kind of a soft matte. The CoverGirl BB creams, I love those. And even like the Makeup Revolution. These are like a soft matte. Okay. I did at one time, and I do intend on repurchasing the Armani Luminous Silk. I did not find that it was luminous. I found that it had a radiance to it. A little bit different. I do not like that wet look. I don't mind a little bit of luminosity, especially in the winter. In the summer, I don't do that shit because this is fucking Texas. But a little bit of luminosity is fine, but that wet kind of, especially with somebody that has oily skin, is just not attractive. So, the worst mascara you've ever tried. I can't remember what I answered before, even though this was like 30 minutes ago. The worst mascara I've ever tried. I'm trying to think. What did I say was the worst mascara I'd ever tried? Oh, I remember. When I was in high school, there was this mascara called the CoverGirl Exhibitionist, and it was fantastic, okay? And they came back out with it like a year ago, and I was like, oh yeah, living my teen years, and it was shit. It was complete shit. And that was the worst that I've had in many, many years. So, the one thing you've tried once and threw it, then thrown away. Okay, recently I did a video on the Too Faced Natural Eyes. I didn't throw it away, but during the video I'm like, no, this is not going to work. This is shit. I don't like this. This is terrible. I didn't like the quality. I didn't like the color. It was just very same. The shimmers were very lackluster, like just very, and so like I finished out the look, but I took this, which is from the $1.35 store, and popped it on my lid because it had more metallic, do you see that shit, than the one in the Too Faced. So I put that for sale immediately. I sanitized it and put it for sale. So that's the one thing that I just got rid of immediately. The most boring eyeshadow palette I own. Okay, so I showed this one earlier when I did this video. God damn it. This is probably the most boring, but I really like it. This is the Butter London. This is the, what is this? Natural Charm eyeshadow palette. I've actually taken some shadows out and replaced them. I got this from Young, Wild, and Polished, but they're very, very pretty. They're very soft. The one that they did with BoxyCharm was lame. I didn't like it at all. But I'm going to do some swatches so you guys can see. But it looks really boring. It's these right here. These right here. It's really, really pretty. Where's my wipes? Here they are. I should probably do a better job. I have, they're similar to Buxom where you can slide in new shadows. And so I have several of those like in my backup drawers. So let me do that again. Like here's a matte, and it's so creamy. It's so creamy. Let's put it right here. It's this color of my skin, but you can see. And here's another one that's just so beautiful. See, it's very plain looking though. Here's another one. See, it's very pretty. And this one's that kind of like blue brown from MAC. But it's definitely my most boring. So, I like it, but it's definitely my most boring. Okay. A makeup trend that you think is boring and won't go away. Okay. I am not into baking. I don't know. It's a waste of time. It's an extra step that is totally unnecessary. I don't like it. That's the first one. I can't fuck with wing liner. And it's mostly because I can't do it. That's not the only reason. Like, when I see a nice wing liner, I'm like, fucking bitch. Like, how did you do that? I can't do it. So, like, that's just something I'm, like, over with. Okay. The worst liquid lipstick you've ever tried. Okay. Profusion was fucking awful. And Sephora. Fucking awful. I don't like liquid lipsticks, and I grew up in the gloss era, you know, liner and gloss and be done. So I just started getting back into tube lipsticks, which as you can tell, I like berry and purple lipsticks. So, but those two, Sephora, they make terrible liquid lips. What color do you think is the most boring one? A cool tone brown. Because there's only so much you can do with a cool tone brown. You can basically make cool tone neutral looks with a cool tone brown. You can't really make colorful looks with a cool tone brown. Does that make sense? Like you can, but it's a little bit more difficult than with a neutral brown or a warm brown to make colorful looks, in my opinion, which is the only one that matters on this fucking channel. It's just, but you can make very beautiful smoky eyes with a cool tone brown. So I'm kind of conflicted on that one. Let's see. What brand do you think is coming out with the most boring things? Smashbox? Smashbox. So boring. Just the most boringest fucking shit ever. Just boring, 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 boring. In every way that something can be boring. And Charlotte Tilbury. I think her shit is boring too. And I even have the hell do I have? I have this one. With the starry eyes. This is made for middle-aged white women. Let's just be honest with it. I mean, it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. Shit. Don't get me wrong. It's beautiful. It's beautiful for what it is. You have your suede. What's that? I can't read upside down. Seduce Glow, Dream Glow, Love Glow, and Happy Glow. This is great. Like it's for middle-aged white women. That's the demographic that they're marketing towards, which is fine. Like whatever. Just like Juvia's Place is marketing towards young black women. And everybody has a demographic. There's no big deal with that. But this is boring. This is what I use when I've said this before, when I want to meet with parents, consult with parents about their child, or when I want to meet, when I do freelancing opportunity, like I do contract work as well, where I will meet with an agency or meet with a parent about their child and consult on programs for their child and stuff like that. This is what I fucking wear. This boring shit right here. So, and I got it at a great price. Okay. Which step in your makeup routine is the most boring? The most critical is the foundation, because if I fuck up the foundation, everything is just ridiculous after that. The most boring? I don't think any step is boring. I really don't. I enjoy every step, to be honest with you. There's no boring step. And number 10. if you had to choose between a good base and a bad eye look, or a bad base and a good eye look, what would you choose? I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm wearing contacts. So in previous, I would have said a good base and a bad eye look, because I can put my glasses on and you can't really tell. Like, I can fuck up my whole, this right here, and you'll never be able to tell because of my glasses. But now that I am wearing contacts again, and it's not going to be every day that I wear contacts, I still would go with a good base and a bad eye look. Because you can kind of like, a bad base is a bad base, period. Like, there's nothing you can do about that. But with bad eye look, you can kind of like, fuck with it a little bit to make it look cute. That's how I feel about that. So, you will see, just so you know, in this video I used the NARS, in the video that you're like watching clips of, I used the NARS Afterglow. God damn. This is the one I used. This is the eye look that I came up with. Let's see. Just very simple. I used the Laura Geller Honeysuckle, which is on my cheeks right now. Okay. I used the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, which I'm actually making a dent in. And then I used the Laura Mercier Addiction, and you can see it right there. And I've had this for quite a while. Okay, that's what I used face-wise, and and just so you know, my lashes are my own, and I think I'll show a clip of me putting on my mascara and my primer mascara. So that's it, guys. And my lipstick, I don't know what I did with it. I had it and I put it in my pocket because I was going to take it to work, but I have this the butter lipstick from NYX. I really love those things. I just found them recently, and so I'd have that and the Fenty gloss on top. Also, I'm a dumbass. Okay, I'll admit that sometimes. And I decided yesterday, after I got off of work, I was bored, and I cut my hair. I took some fucking scissors and just went, and I ended up right here just gashing my hair. So my girl Tanya, usually Miss Jane cuts my hair, but my girl Tanya, like, if I call her, she'll be like, no problem, she can make it happen. And Miss Jane's out of town, and so Tanya was like, come on girl, I'll hook it up. And so she cut it pretty short, but I love the way it looks. I like it short like this, because it's a little bit longer in the back, but it's still short in the front. Loving the way it looks. You know, I'm really into my hair right now. So now, just to finish it off, I'm going to use the GLAM Glow Setter Makeup Setting Spray, because I've had this for a while, and I want to get some use out of it. And I like the way it smells. Okay, I feel ready for the day, guys. I feel like I can get through this day rather quickly and rather easily. I don't have to be to work till 9, but I need to talk to my dog and tell her that I love her. So, because she's so confused, because I was gone all day yesterday, and I've been home for 3 months, and so she's like not happy with it. Yesterday she slept in the bed, and she hasn't been sleeping in the bed since I had the floors put in. So she's all confused. She doesn't know what to think. Like when I came home last night, I had to go out to the car, and I could hear her wailing, and she was standing at the front door when I came back in. I was bringing something up from my car, and she was wailing. I was like, oh my god, my dog is so emotional, Jesus Christ. Also, I'm pimping right now this Innisfree hand lotion. My girl Rosie gave this to me. This stuff is amazing. So, alright guys, thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Just remember, if things are going sideways in your life, just remember, it gets different. It gets really fucking different. Hang on for the ride, guys. Thank you so much. Love you. Bye.